Hello, hello, hello. It seems I'm a bit late for this video and for some other videos as well. This is going to be one of my longer videos, not one of my short 1 minute videos, which I do every day, just to say if I'm doing my habit still. Uh, this is going to be my, I guess, weekly review in a sense. This is going to be me talking about things in more detail than I would in the other videos. First of all, I guess I should just say about inconsistent videos. There's two reasons for that. One of them being I wake up late, and I wake up late means I have to study late. And if I'm studying late, it gets to like 11 p.m. And by that time, maybe my mom's in bed, and I don't really want to be making a video and like disturbing her in the middle of the night. So yeah, that's one of the reasons. Also, sometimes I just forget. um, I would say the other main reason is like, well, I mean, apart from me just forgetting, I've also got this the RPG thing I keep talking about, and whilst at least as long as I have this, I feel good. Like I don't really need these videos. This is more just a visual track. They're good to do in a sense, but I don't need it as long as I'm keeping track of my habits. I'm feeling good. But anyway, as I was talking about, let's just get on with my weekly review. It's been good studying, to be honest. Very good studying. I've been studying a lot, even though I went to my mate's house on Friday and didn't basically study at all that day. I studied a little bit just before I went, but despite all the distractions I have had, I've studied a bit, quite a lot as well, and it's been like good studying. It's not been like shallow work. It's been head down, writing shit out, doing equations, solving problems. Need to do a few more in terms of propulsion work because propulsion work is more reading, as most of it is like qualitative. But there are some equations that you have to remember, and they're like really big equations. They're not like fucking tiny small bits. I mean, they're to do with jet engines, so you can only imagine. This is literally rocket science. Is what I'm doing. But yeah, this has been very good. It's keeping me on track. This RPG Maker, as you can see, well, I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. Okay. So I've got my levels. I've got my do's and my don'ts. I've got my stats, which I base off of D&D, in a sense. So I've got my strength, my dexterity, my constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. My inventory, and I also write my daily mood. If you can see that, yeah, my mood. Draw a little smiley face. That's me and my willpower, in a sense. Willpower is probably the most subjective part, but it's basically just a measure of my what do you call it? Consistency. So as long as I'm consistent, my willpower goes up. Right now, it's still low, level 5. Tomorrow, if I'm consistent, as I am being, it will go up to par, on par consistency. It's been good with this the XP. It makes me feel like I'm actually progressing somewhere. I actually feel good about it. Even though I haven't been getting everything done. So let me just go back to. I think I said earlier that I was poor at waking up today. I'm poor at waking up in general. Sometimes I wake up on time, but I'll just be in bed for a while. Or sometimes, like today, I'll just wake up very late. I didn't get out of bed until about 11:30 ish. It was okay. I mean, okay. I don't know why I just said it's okay. My day has been okay in a sense, but waking up that late is very poor. And potentially, I could have done a lot more work today. I could have got a lot more things done. And because I wake up late, I focus so much of my time on studying that I also neglect other things. So I haven't read a book for the past 3 days because by the time I finish studying and I get everything else done, it's like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning. That's also another thing. I'm going to bed kind of late, but that's also due to waking up late. So, in a sense, I just have to fix my waking up too late. Speaking of, so I haven't read for the past couple days. Haven't really been meditating, which is something I'm trying to introduce into my daily routine. I try to meditate in between working sessions, but there's usually music playing, so I kind of can't. And then to pause the music and then pause everything, and it's just such a hassle. So like I kind of like trying to take a section out of my time away from studying, away from playing the piano, away from reading, to focus solely on meditating. unless I start revising with no music, in which case I can just meditate in between sessions. Speaking of piano, as I just mentioned, that's been going really well. I've been like learning quite a lot, learning pretty consistently, learning every day. It's the only other thing apart from my studying which I've been keeping up, which is good. Well, I mean, in terms of habits I want to build, but in terms of habits I want to quit, everything apart from the oversleeping thing is going very good. I've been staying away from social media most of the time. I've not been fapping, and I've not smoked since Friday. Today is Monday, so yeah, I don't have a pack. I also don't plan to buy any packs. And now I'm off my the gift card thing that my accommodation gave me for booking in advance. Which is, it's not a gift card. It's like another credit card where they just gave me some money on it. I've wasted all that money, so now I'm onto like my actual bank account. And with my actual bank account, I don't want to spend any money because it's all my money. It's all my student finance money, and this is money I need to live. So if I spend that on cigarettes, not only will I not have enough money for food, I will probably die quicker due to the cigarettes and the food. So yeah, everything else. Oh, I guess I also got some new things. I got some flashcards and a new calendar. Calendars just so I can mark off on the days where I do good on work. So like, if you see, actually, I'll get my old calendar up. My old calendar's on my bed, so just give me a sec. Aha! Natural wonders. So on this calendar, I didn't really start until pretty late. Well, I've got some. You see some of the colors on there. It ticks off, but that was all the way back in February. That wasn't really me being consistent. April, not super consistent. I'd say everything really started to increase towards, I guess, the start of this semester, or like towards the middle of this semester. Then you can start seeing ticks. Okay, middle of this semester, then you can start seeing me ticking off everything where I'm doing work. Had some slip ups, you can see the white spaces, but more than not, it's me taking stuff off. December, I didn't really work. Like, I worked a lot towards the end of December, but then, no, towards the start of December. But then we went on holiday, some bunch of stuff, Christmas, going New Year's, stuff like that. But yeah, that's what my calendar is for. My calendar is to keep me on track so I know when I have been working or not. I've got a new calendar now, so as I just mentioned, which is space orientated, so that's nice. Something I can look at and enjoy, as well as help me on my progress to self improvement. I also got the flashcards, which I hear a lot of ravings about flashcards. Like whenever you read about successful students, or you read in books, or you go to those stupid ass assemblies where the teacher's like, "Yo, have some flashcards, study 25 minutes." The funny thing is, those two pieces of advice are very useful, but I'm only heeding them now. At the very last year of my education experience, unless I decide to go back into do another masters after this. But anyway, you know what? It's better I do them now than never use them. So yeah, the flashcards, the studying is going good. My exams are coming up. 21st is my first exam. It's currently the 10th of January. So 11 days, but I've also got another exam on the 25th, so I gotta like split up how I'm studying for these. They're both going okay at the moment. I mean, by the time I get to the 21st, if I spend like 7 days on the one that's on the 21st, maybe 5 hours, maybe 6 hours a day on that of like good work, consistent work, I will definitely be prepared. It's a 15 credit module, which means they expect me to put 150 hours into it. So if you take all the lectures into account, take all the work I've done, I will probably only have 80 to 90 hours of work into it, which is still good, just not the 150 hours they expect. But what is it? 80% of the marks comes from 20% of the effort. So I'll just hope that the last 60, 50 hours they expect me to put in is just fine tuning to get those little extra marks. I also get to, on the 14th, I go back to uni. So the environment is going to change. You barely see me in this environment. I'll be going back to uni. In that environment, I have a course mate who does, I mean, it's a course mate, obviously. My flatmate is my course mate for my advanced dynamics, so I probably liaise with him quite a bit. And I'll probably give my flashcards to Emma when she gets back and have her like quiz me on stuff for advanced propulsion. She does aerospace as well. I think I mentioned that like ages ago, but whatever. She also does aerospace, so she'll understand a bit more than if I just gave it to my mum and be like, "Yo, mum, question me." So yeah, everything else is going good. Life is going good. Anxiety pops up here and there, but everything is going good, and I'm happy with myself. I probably won't start uploading this video until about 1 a.m. because it just takes forever to upload on this shitty ass Wi-Fi I have in this shitty ass village I live in. So I guess in the meantime, I might just make another short 1 minute video. I'll go study and then I'll do a short on my phone. It automatically I made a video on my phone and it automatically turned into a short, which was kind of annoying because then I have like my list of videos and then it's just where it should be another video, it's just nope, this is a short now. But whatever. Yeah. I'm done talking. That's about it for today. I'll see you guys in the short video actually, but this video will be uploaded after that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.